Hi there, welcome. I'm Eric Linter with your Star Speak Great American Eclipse forecast. This will cover the last part of August, and we're heading now under retrograde Mercury and a waning moon towards the new moon, which will be exact on Monday the 21st, and then during the afternoon here on the east coast of the United States, the sun, the moon, and the earth will align perfectly, and the light of the sun will be blocked by the moon. Spiritually speaking, this is a great opportunity for inner attunement. Outwardly, there may be some dramatic impacts, especially if your birth chart has planets or other significant features at the 28-degree Leo mark, which is where the eclipse occurs. President Trump has, I believe, 29 degrees of Leo rising, and close by is his natal Mars. So the eclipse is not a good omen for the president. And looking at life in general, we have to be prepared for revelations, for secrets that may be revealed. Unexpected events frequently come with eclipses, and this can make planning difficult. As I mentioned earlier, Mercury is still retrograde too, so keep your options open as much as possible. Alternative plans are recommended. There's really no easy way to totally avoid the potential confusions and pitfalls that may come up, but if we have our minds open, and there are some supportive energies, the union of the sun and the moon at the new moon in late Leo puts them in harmony with Saturn in Sagittarius and Uranus in Aries, a grand trine in fire. There's a kind of very powerful energy that is generated by this particular grand trine, enthusiasm, excitement, future anticipation of good things. Much positive energy is being supported at the same time that certain things need to be effectively eliminated. It's a confusing time, certainly, for a lot of folks with so much going on and so much uncertainty, but I can only encourage people to look on the bright side, search out silver linings. Technology may be a gift that helps make a job easier. Friends may come to the rescue. Don't get into isolationism, but rather network, and with your trusted pals make plans for a brighter future. There's really no reason to sit back and just let these very powerful energies go by unused. Following the eclipse, life goes on. And remember, the eclipse itself is less than a 3-minute event. But if you are a meditator, it's a fabulous time to tune in. So the target moment is 2:30 in the afternoon here on the East Coast. The following day, the sun will venture forth into the sign of Virgo, a mutable sign signaling the coming of a new season in roughly 1 month's time. And Virgo, of course, is an earth sign. It's about taking care of practical matters, the harvest, preparing for the coming winter. In current society, we think about back to school, back to work after the vacation season, but there's still a little bit of summer left, and we want to really get the most out of it that we possibly can. We've got some relationship issues that are likely to appear late in the week. On Thursday the 24th, Venus is at odds with Uranus, and this can symbolize the end of certain agreements or partnerships, restlessness within the framework of a relationship. If a commitment is essential to your well-being, then you better double down and work hard to strengthen it. Saturn makes a very important adjustment on Friday the 25th. It ends a retrograde of several months, And currently at 21 degrees of Sagittarius, the sign of politics, philosophy, religion, and law, we can again expect shakeups in any and all of those professions and areas of life. Remember, with the retrograde of Mercury, it's time to reflect, it's time to look within, to rethink, and perhaps entertain some new ideas. So with Saturn also in transition, don't be surprised if somebody's political leanings really undergo a radical shift around the time of this eclipse and under the late August skies. Venus arrives in playful Leo just after midnight on Saturday, and so Friday night fun is certainly in the offing, and the number of alignments over the weekend suggests it's going to be a busy and fun one. Jupiter makes a nice sextile with Saturn on Sunday the 27th, actually in the morning. So make decisions, make plans, go over things like priorities, values. Common sense and decency are really supported by this alignment between Jupiter and Saturn. We have a first quarter moon, as again we're in the building cycle towards a full moon in early September, and Mercury will not actually come out of that retrograde until after the Labor Day weekend. So you may want to bide your time if you are facing some kind of choice or other move, a major purchase, for example. Mercury retrogrades back into Leo on the 31st, and there's a chance perhaps to revisit or reconnect with people you've enjoyed good times with in the past. And certainly the final aspect of August, a trine between the moon and the sun, finishes the month off in a very pleasant, enjoyable fashion. People feel at peace within themselves and ready to again embark on summer's last hurrah, the Labor Day weekend, which is literally just around the corner. Well, thanks for tuning in today. I appreciate your taking the time. If you want to contact me, send me an email at stars@ericlinter.com. Look for my daily forecasts online at the spiritofchange.org website, or find me on Facebook if you will. And remember, keep looking up.